Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Culture Garage. Today we're working on 2005 Renault Clio, and what we're planning to do today is removing the driver's side front hub assembly. Okay, so let's just have a look, see what we're doing. Okay, let's move the camera down here, have a look and see what we're up against. Okay, so a collection of tools here, all set out and ready to go. Okay, impact gun and various wrenches, breaker bar, small grips, and a couple of ratchets and screwdrivers. Everything's been sprayed with WD-40 just to help loosen everything up, make it that little bit easier. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is taking the caliper off first. Okay, so what we're going to do, grab our 13mm. Okay, top bolts. Okay, yeah, see better now. Okay, loosen them off. Loosen the top one and the bottom one. Okay, and should be able to do it by hand. Okay, bottom one out. Sometimes you'll find this bit will spin a wee bit, so just hold on to this lighter bit. Okay, keep your bolts nice and safe. Okay, next we're going to pull the caliper out of the way. Okay, back here somewhere nice and safe. Okay, tuck it away where it's not going to fall, it's not going to damage the brake hose. Okay. Next, get rid of the brake pads. Okay, brake pads out of the way. Now what we can do is take off the bolts at the back of the carrier. Okay, so as you can see here, sorry for the bad camera work. Okay, so there's one here, let it focus, and then one down at the back. Okay, 18mm. Okay, so I'll take those off now quickly. Okay, so we have the caliper carrier off. Okay, can be quite tight, so take your time. Okay, if they come off easy enough, that's okay. If not, you might need to heat them up a wee bit, just to save them breaking. Okay, so moving on to the next bit now. What we're going to do here is, instead of taking the ABS sensor off here, we're going to follow up, okay, and behind the splash guard here. Okay, so if you pull the splash guard back, just pull the connection out here. Okay, so pull the connection apart. Okay, so now what we can do is just separate this from the arch and separate it from the strut. Okay, so just keep it out of the way. Okay, so just take a little bit of care that it doesn't get caught on anything. Okay, so the next bit we're going to do is the center nut, so we can remove the drive shaft. Okay, so this is a 30mm, so I'm going to use 30mm breaker bar. Okay, just set up here. use the impact gun here. I did loosen this earlier. Okay, you can loosen it when the car's still on the ground. Okay, just take your center cap off and do it with a breaker bar. Okay, with a handbrake on. Okay. Okay, that's it off. Out of the way. Okay. So next, what we want to do is take off the track rod end, or the tie rod end. Just get a bit of light here. Okay. So start loosening it with 17mm. Okay, hopefully it doesn't start spinning. It's making it easy for us so far. Okay, so spraying it down with WD-40 before you start can make it a lot easier to get it off. Okay, so once you have the nut flush for the top, what you want to do now is grab a hammer, give it a good tight knock at the top to break the tie rod loose. And once you broke it loose, grab your ratchet, or sorry, your spanner, take the rest of the nut off. Okay, nice and loose, off by hand. That's it, push the tie rod out of the road. Keep your nuts safe with all the other nuts and bolts you're taking off. Okay, so next we're going to move down and take off the 2 bolts from the ball joint underneath. Okay, so we're down underneath here. I'm going to take off these 2 nuts that are attached to the ball joint. Just find it's a bit easier to take these off than it is to try and break the ball joint loose. Okay, so it's 18mm, just using a 3/8 ratchet. Okay, you might have to break them loose with a breaker bar or a good sturdy 1/2" ratchet just to get them started. Okay, so it's spinning a wee bit, so what I'm going to do is hold the top nut. Okay, so what I've had to do is get a pair of grips, and there's a nut or a bolt head at the top, so holding it in place with the vice grips. Put the 18mm ratchet back on. Okay, hold it nice and steady. Okay, nearly off. Okay, keep your nuts and bolts safe. Okay, I'll go ahead and remove this other one. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we have it broke loose now. Okay, so we'll be moving on now to the 2 strut bolts. Okay, so these 2 here. So what I've done is just made a wee mark, just saves having to do any alignment. Okay, so just mark down here and then on the bolt, and then you can line them back up whenever you take them off. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to use here is the 3/8 to hold it, and 18mm on the impact. Okay. Okay, we'll just keep that on a little bit. Okay, go down to the bottom one. Okay, again, use your ratchet to hold it. Okay. Should come out relatively easy. Okay, just watch your caliper. Okay, and the top one. So just obviously when you take this off, be ready to take the weight of the hub. Okay, as you bring the hub down, what you want to do is just tap the drive shaft. Just put your nut back on a few threads. Okay. Okay. Grab your drive shaft at the back. Okay, it can be a bit stubborn. Turn the brake loose now. Okay, just keep working with it. Okay. And there we have our hub assembly off and ready to hopefully remove the broken wheel stud here and the retainer, brake retainer screw. Okay, if you look at the back, you can see there's a few threads there on the back, so hopefully be able to drill it out or weld on a nut and take it off. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Okay, first video, so I was just getting used to how to do everything. If you enjoyed this video, if you'd like to see more videos, please like, subscribe, leave a comment at the bottom, let me know what you thought. If there's anything else you'd like to see, me have a go at. Okay, thanks for watching, bye.